Shout out to VHS Archive. What a legend.
January 2nd. Okay, so this is a week ago, and King Harold, he has been going off. He is off the goop. The absolute madman. I love this guy. Now, I'm not going to be able to cover absolutely everything, the full interaction between King Harold and Ethan Raphael, because there's so much. I can't cover it all. But what I recommend for you guys is, you get on Twitter, and you're definitely going to want to follow King Harold, also Ethan Raphael. But whatever you do, don't leave any comments because he will block you. So, okay. King Harold writes, so I'm pre-gaming for the big one tonight, and someone's still seething over his own consequences 2 weeks later. Breaking DM silence, naughty man-child. Everything this guy says is hilarious, by the way. I mean, he's really, really funny. I don't know if he realizes how hilarious he is, but I was cracking up all day long, especially today. I mean, he's just totally out of control in the best way possible. We simply await the next call for help, perhaps Miami or Houston Intercontinental this time. Someone forgets Cuba just happened. So he's obviously talking about the, relationship, Ethan Raphael, Pantsu, and he's always abandoning the poor lass. Not that I feel too bad for her because, well, we don't need to get into all that, but let's see. Don't make me go public with all this. I don't want a vicar situation with you, but I can't just let you take my stuff. So this is Ethan. Raphael, I have no problem never interacting with you or seeing you ever again, but I can't let that go unanswered. I hope you understand. And then he says to King Harold, you're never seeing your granddaughter again, Harry. I promise you that. King Harold asks, what kind of man leaves his fiance/infant without a means of transportation, food or drink, nor Cuban pesos in an Airbnb for a whole day and into the night while he takes a drunken vacation within a vacation after a spat? So apparently when Ethan Raphael went to Havana, Cuba on a vacation recently, he abandoned his soon-to-be wife, he abandoned his daughter, and what was he doing? God only knows. God only knows. We could assume that both drugs and liquor were involved, as usual. He goes on to say, she then has to contact the rentee to ask for a charity delivery. So she was starving to death. Literally, she couldn't feed his child too, their child, couldn't feed, had to beg, had to grovel and beg the Cuban rentee for a taco. Okay, so now this is where things get taken to the next level. This is where things go off the chain. Prepare yourselves for this. So, but what he started doing is he's taking these items and he's been throwing them up on eBay one by one. Absolutely hilarious stuff. He says, thanks for the great response to my eBay store. Sold out of large and extra large, but fellow fatties and maybe Wum-Xins. This guy's got jokes, man. This guy's got jokes. Wum-Xins, boomer humor. I'm loving it. Can still get these in plenty of time for this week's events. So we're going to pull this up because the item descriptions are hilarious and reasonably priced. $10 plus $10 shipping. Hey, not bad at all. That's really not bad at all. I think he's just trying to break even. So let's pull up the listing here. T-shirt, Wrestling Mania logo, short sleeve, white, XXL. And apparently what he wanted to do is he wanted to cover up the logo. So that's going to be a surprise. You don't actually know what you're getting. There's a bit of a mystery element here. Jaden says, you buying one? I thought about buying one, but then I'm basically advertising the kill stream, which I don't want to do. So I did think about it for the meme, but then I also thought, do I want to be, wearing Ethan Ralph merch? Probably not. Although I don't fault anybody out there who did decide to buy one because I think it's still worth the meme probably. But, if I get caught wearing something like that on stream, that's a screenshot that's going to live in infamy. That's something that I'm never going to live down. So I just thought, yeah, you know what? When you're a streamer, you have to think like this. You have to think, do I want that freeze frame to exist until the end of time? I don't think I do. But anyway, you can see here, wow, looks like he sold them all. Yeah, there's 0 available. He sold 20 t-shirts. So they are selling like hotcakes. And let's see the item description here. Abandoned merchandise due to horrendous logo. Price price slashed to recover costs only. I'm looking at the item specifics here, and it says theme. Ugly sweater. He put it in the ugly sweater category. Oh man, I wish I had my soundboard. Designed and made in Mexico. Limit 1 per household. Offer not available in Mexico. So despite being made in Mexico, if you are from Mexico, you will unfortunately not be able to acquire any of these. So here there is an update, I believe, on the original listing. And he says, have sold. 10 minutes are up this morn, and these were left here much more than 30 days ago, so I'm going to sweeten the deal. Every order, supply should last, gets this cool sticker and not autographed autograph card. Message in order if you want me to sign with a personal note. Wow. Wow. So the king himself is actually offering to sign the autographed card, which is originally intended for the autograph, obviously, of Ethan Raphael, but due to the circumstances, that will no longer be possible. Now, one thing that I noticed while looking at this card here is it says limited edition number 1, which makes me think, did he number these? Are all of these individually numbered? Like maybe there's 20 of them, maybe there's 50 of them, and each one has a specified number to increase its value. Next, we have this, the Fed t-shirts. In small, medium, large, extra large, double extra large, triple extra large, and quadruple extra large, which I have to say, I didn't even know that it went past double extra large. So today I learned. But you can see that Ralph is covering all of the bases here. You know, Ralph understands his audience very well. He knows how to cater to their needs, cater to their shapes and sizes. So you can see that he is catering to all. Okay, now this one is $15, $10 shipping, new with tags. These are hot, holding several back for family and friends. Rest assured, your investment stays in the States. Your purchase says you care. Get your glow on. And it looks like those are still available. Yep, okay, got 7 available. So you guys might want to act quickly. Now, as far as the quadruple XL goes, according to Faith Vickers, okay, so this is a very, very credible source. According to Faith Vickers, she says that the quadruple XL shirt, that size, was specifically made for him. She says, I only know this because I made him that stupid Bojack shirt, and that's the size it needed to be printed on. So that is the reason why the shirts go to such a great magnitude. Okay, so now things are about to get even better. You guys remember Ronnie's bow? Remember the bow? I covered this 2 or 3 weeks ago. King Harold, he was roaming around his kingdom, and it was out of his hands. A completely honest mistake, but it just so happened to be right where he was going, and he stepped and he tripped over it. Unfortunately, the bow was snapped into pieces. Well, Nicholas J. Fuentes verified on Twitter, real account, asked King Harold if the broken bow is still available. And he responds, he says, that's the ultimate nuclear weapon, and I have the launch codes. A certain somebody says he will take it to that level shortly after he, quote, marries my daughter, so I will stay frosty for that eventual bidding war on this beloved item. So as you can see, the threat is made. Will he actually do it? Well, I believe you have your answer right here. The absolute psychopath. He has gone ahead. He has listed the bow. Ladies and gentlemen, there it is. Ronnie's bow snapped into pieces. Bow, toy, non-functional, decorative. Condition, 4 parts or not working. And crazily enough, the current bid is up to $157. And there's still 2 days left. So this thing, it's gonna, this is gonna run up real fast, real high, real fast. It may even be a steal at that price. I mean, this is going to be a legendary item, folks. Can you imagine? Can you imagine having that as a conversation piece in your home, in the entryway of your home? I mean, that's going to be a conversation starter for the ages. And the description reads, I've been told that this item is worth more than my very life, but I do not agree and must sadly let it go. Buyer may remain anonymous if desired, depending on intention. This one can be shipped anywhere. Okay, so to the Canadians out there, flat rate of $25, and I will happily cover the rest and get it to you as fast as possible, depending on wherever you are in the world. So he's offering international shipping, expedited international shipping on this one. He even says the offer is available in Mexico if you can afford it. So Ethan Raphael might be out of the picture here then. Good luck all. So it's real. It's happening. Ronnie's bow is available for purchase right now on eBay. Now, in response to listing the bow, he says, it was this or shove it up his ass, honestly. So if the bow wasn't put on eBay, then it was going to go where the sun don't shine. So maybe Ethan Raphael shouldn't be so upset after all. Okay, we have more legendary merchandise being put up for sale. The Kid Diddler hat. Now, this one is being sold as a pair. I'm not exactly sure why, but we can see here we have the Killstream hat along with the Kid Diddler. Another iconic one. Whoa! Whoa, I haven't seen this yet. $182 the auction is up to so far. Damn. Who knew? Who knew? Description says, this Moonfellow has some splaining to do. No reserve on these items, believe it or not. Do I hear $1? Sir, you're going to hear far more than $1. How does $182 sound? 37 bids so far. That is a bidding war if I ever did see one. Damn. That is popping off right now. Here we go. So apparently these are just hats that he left behind because there are a lot of items that he left behind when he fled to Mexico. So, you know, personally, I don't know why you'd want any of this, especially since it's been on Ethan Ralph's head. So it's going to have that grease and slime all over it. But 10 hats, and how much are they going for? All right, the current bid is up to $29. The description says, I wouldn't pay $5 total if these were all new, but bid away. And I don't think he's done just yet because he also tweeted out, he says, when I get sufficient eBay rating, there will be a boyhood treasure BB gun. So I think the bow is just the very beginning of what we can expect to see listed. And an almost new cowboy hat with box. Yes, that one. So I believe this is a reference to the Kingpin, the Killstream Kingpin event. The hat that he was famously wearing when he got punched in the face and screamed out, arrest him! So looks like that's also going up for sale soon. A box of the remainder has been claimed for someone's something special. All right, so I don't know exactly what he means here, but it sounds like maybe everything else is being sold as a lot to one lucky buyer who's going to be doing something special with it. And then he says, now I'm going dark for just a couple of days. Who knows where I will resurface? So here it sounds like he's hinting at possibly making a surprise appearance at Ralph Mania this weekend, which I do believe is going to be held somewhere in New Jersey this weekend, this Saturday, the 14th. And also, I am hearing rumors that King Harold has teamed up with Vicious Vickers, and they are planning on taking him down together.